From hard-to-find kitchen gadgets and utensils to high-end cookware, this store has everything and practically anything you could possibly want for your kitchen. Thanks so much for joining us, and I'm your host, Marie Choi, and this is Common Sense, where we feature local Torrance businesses. If you love to cook, or if you love anything that has to do with the kitchen, then you won't want to miss today's episode. We're going to go behind the scenes here at Cookin Stuff, a family-owned and operated business that carries everything from the smallest kitchen gadget to the latest electric mixer. These signs say it all, from stock pots to food processors and to a wide assortment of ceramics. You can find them all and much more at Cookin Stuff.
We're a standalone family business. We're a cookware store. We have 11,000 square feet. We carry anything from a potato peeler to pressure cookers to stock pots, and we have a huge online site as well.
Stacy Cates took over the family business from Mom Jean in 1973. Stacy tells us how it all got started.
My mom couldn't find a flour sifter, and so she started talking with her friends and decided to open a little store. She started 500 square feet, and she said she had maybe 20 items, and she just spread them out on the shelves as much as she could to pretend like she had a lot of merchandise.
In 1998, the store moved from Lomita to the Southwood Shopping Center on Palos Verdes Boulevard, right here in the city of Torrance.
In 1991, I took over solely, and my mom retired. But I've been doing it since I was 3. I always came to work with her, and it's just been ingrained in me, and I really love it.
Although Stacy did not receive formal training or education in the industry, she tells us that her experience in the store has been invaluable.
You know, experience was, she just dropped me in it and said, I don't want to do this anymore, you do it. And it was actually the best teacher I could have had, because I made mistakes and I made good decisions, and I learned very quickly.
What has the greatest challenge been since you took over for your mom?
The biggest challenge has been the competitors that have come out of the woodwork: Bed Bath & Beyond, Linens and Things, Williams-Sonoma, and we just have to really stay focused. I go to all the shows and make sure that we're up to date. But the biggest challenge is just opening the doors every morning and making sure we do a good job.
And it's their customer service that really sets them apart from their competitors.
Our customer service. Bar none, our customer service. I've had girls with me 10, 15 years since I took over. Everybody knows the merchandise very well. You can come in with a cookbook and they will help you with any recipe you have, make sure you have all of the right things that you need, and answer any questions. They're very knowledgeable. I have 3 that have been here 15 years and longer, and they just love the store. They're part of the store, and they're all very good cooks and very good chefs. Some are older women that have retired that come in and work 3 or 4 times a week just to get out of the house, and they have so much knowledge. We have a male chef that works for me full-time as well.
Trisha Muhammad is one of 18 employees at Cookin Stuff. She has been with the company for 6 years. What do you like most about working here?
Well, I'm related, so that's a perk. I live 2 streets over, and I get a lot of good incentives, and we get to interact really a lot with the customers, and the flexibility and all the products. It's really interesting to actually learn all these things in such a short amount of time and be able to tell so many customers about the different things that we offer. It's just fun, really, to interact with everyone, and we all have fun. We have awesome staff. There's a lot of cool ladies that work here.
You've been working here for 8 years. What keeps you here for such a long time?
I do this part-time. I love to cook, so I like to help people with their cooking needs. I like to bake, so I'm very helpful with the baking. People come in and ask me a lot of questions, and I like to help them decorate their cakes and all that.
What's the most valuable lesson that you've learned since you've opened your doors?
Is that the customer's always right. I remember my parents telling me that when I was a young girl at the counter, and I used to think, but they're so unreasonable, but they're very reasonable. and they're always right. And a really big lesson that I've learned is I always listen to my customers. They tell me what I need to order, they ask me if I have it, and I'll go out of my way to do that.
I like that I can come in here and get anything I need. They're never out. They have what I need, whether it's unusual or just something ordinary. It's a great store.
I actually just came to forget a little butter warmer or a little pan I could heat up my grandchildren's vegetables, something small. And of course I came in here, I thought, oh my God, there's everything here for Christmas. So I've been looking around, and the thing is, when I come here, I haven't been here for a couple of years, I just rediscovered it, you don't feel intimidated, because I'm not a cook. I'm not one of the people who come in and say, I know exactly what I want. So it's nice, they just came right out and said, can we help you? Walked around with me, spent time with me, which means a lot, instead of just dismissing you as a non-cook. And I see a lot of things here that I can get for some of my kids for Christmas. So it's been a happy 20 minutes so far. There's some wonderful little coasters over there with pink, fluffy designs on them for my outrageous friend. You put your wine glass on it. So that's sort of fun.
And at Cookin Stuff, the aisles have even been named after some of their longtime loyal customers like Steve Perkins. What brings you back here day after day, year after year?
Cooking implements, the best in the South Bay.
And what are some of your favorite products here?
Anything that's on my lane.
Now tell us about your lane here.
When they were in the original store and they were putting the store together, Gene said how much larger the store was going to be. I knew where everything was in the old store. And I said, well, if the store is really large, you need to name all of the lanes, all of the aisles. So she says, that's a great idea. And when I came in, she pointed to this one. She says, here it is, this is your lane.
And also what we do for our customers is when my mom opened, she promised no one could find any cookie cutters, and she promised that she would carry a huge wall of cookie cutters. And to that day, I've kept that huge wall of cookie cutters. You don't make a lot of money on them, but we have it, and it's a service to the customers, and they love our cookie cutters.
Now that you've gotten a little taste of what Cookin Stuff is all about, stay tuned as we take a short break. When we come back, we'll go behind the scenes here at Cookin Stuff and show you what some of their most popular items are, and later we'll tell you how they give back to our community. Don't go anywhere, you're watching Common Sense on City Cable Channel 3.
Can you tell which of these children was not born free? Can you tell which of these children was not born equal? Can you tell which of these children does not deserve to be treated with dignity? We can't either. Human right number one. We are all born free and equal. What are human rights? Find out at youthforhumanrights.org.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we're here at Cookin Stuff, located at the Southwood Center. I'm here with the owner, Stacy Cates, who's going to tell us what some of the most popular items are and some of the most hard-to-find kitchen gadgets.
Well, one of the most popular items we have here is the Le Creuset. And as you can see, it comes in a variety of colors. It's used by the professional chefs and, of course, the home chefs as well. It is heavy cast iron, enamel coated, so it virtually makes it non-stick. This is definitely top-of-the-line cookware.
Now, Stacy, how much do someone coming in here expect to pay for these products?
Well, a 3.5 quart ranges about $150, but it's a lifetime buy. They've been in business for 150 years, and if there's any problems, they replace it, no questions asked. We have a huge following with Le Creuset.
Now, Stacy, can you tell us what we're looking at right now?
You know what's great about this is it's KitchenAid, and KitchenAid has a name in itself. It's one of the best stand mixers on the market, and we carry a variety of colors because it really goes with your kitchen. You leave your stand mixer out. And so as you can see, I've never seen anybody carry this kind of variety of colors anywhere.
What are some of the colors that we have here?
Well, we have mango, we have pink, which also they donate a little bit to breast cancer, the yellow, the teals, the gray, anything you want for your kitchen. And it really makes a statement in your kitchen as it's sitting out. It brings a lot of color.
And again, how much does someone expect to pay for this KitchenAid?
Well, we only carry the top of the line. With them, as far as the motors go, we only carry the 425 watt, which makes a huge difference when you're doing a lot of baking. and that starts at $2.99.
Stacey, I understand people come from all over the country to this particular store to find those hard-to-find gadgets. Can we tell us a little bit about some of them?
And you know what's funny? People are on vacation and they always bring their out-of-town guests here. It's like Cookin Stuff's their destination to come bring people in to show them. This is a very hard to find grater. This is what they use at Olive Garden. Everybody comes in for one of these. You just put your cheese in there and off you go onto your salads. Another very hard gadget that I have never seen anywhere is a potato ricer. And it makes the perfect mashed potatoes. No lumps in your mashed potatoes. As I was telling you earlier, we have so many garlic presses. You can pick from any of these. You can slice your garlic. This actually crushes it and cleans it at the same time. We have peelers. We have the apple cores. You can't find those. Apple sections. Not only do we have one, but we have 5 different kinds. And then as you move on, we have melon ballers of every kind that you could imagine. And it just goes on and on. Cherry pitters, these are all things you can't find anywhere.
And you really listen to your customers. You say whatever they are looking for, you try your best to get.
And you know what's nice? They'll bring the article in and they'll wait for me to get it. And I'll call them when I have it. They don't want to order it from Williams-Sonoma. They don't want to order it from anybody else. They want to buy it.
Now, Stacey, earlier we talked in our interview about your bakeware section. Can you tell us a little bit about what you have here?
You know, even though the online site is doing really well, people still want to come in, they want to touch it, they want to feel it, they want to ask you questions about it. And we have, everyone here knows everything that you could possibly want to know about bakeware. Here we have all the cookie cutters. There's not one that we don't carry. We have sharks, we have dachshunds, we have schnauzers, you name it, we have it. Sifters, where do you find a big selection of sifters like that? Where would you find 40 different cookie sheets? We have the cookie presses, you name it, we have it.
What are some of your favorite cookie cutters?
My favorite cookie cutters are the holiday ones, and my particular favorite is this little hand with the heart in it. Isn't that cute? And then you fill it with jelly, so you have a little hand. Our most popular items over here is the salad spinner. You put your salad in here, hold it, and spin it, and you get all of the water off it. It seems kind of silly, but it really works well, and it's a very popular item here. Okay, here's another huge section. Look at all of the different bowls we have. Ceramic, plastic, no one's got this kind of selection of bowls. Also wooden spoons. Where do you find a good wooden spoon? Well, you come here, we have about 72 different wooden spoons. As you can see, we have a huge variety of roasters. We have them covered, open with racks. You name it, we have it. And this is not just a holiday purchase. You can buy a roaster any time of the year, and we sell them all year round.
Well, it's time for a very short break, but when we return, we're going to tell you how Cookin Stuff not only stays on top of stocking some of your favorite kitchen items, but also stays on top of being committed to our community. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Common Sense on City Cable Channel 3.
Joe. Steven. Eric, over here. I'll take him right there. All right, thank you. You, right here.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're visiting Cookin Stuff. They specialize in cook and bakeware products for your kitchen.
Well, we're a family business. We've been open 33 years. We have 11,000 square feet, and we carry everything from a potato peeler to pressure cookers, stock pots, you name it, we have it.
And that's exactly how they came up with their logo, as seen here. And their slogan, if we don't have it, then you don't need it.
The logo came out of the cook. It's called the Cook's Book, and it was the man holding all of these utensils. And my sister saw it and loved it, and so we married it up with the name Cookin Stuff, which my mom decided to have. We had like 20 names, and Cookin Stuff was the one that stood out. And then my mom came up with the tagline: "If we don't have it, you don't need it."
Besides their store location, Their online website at www.cookinstuff.com continues to grow.
Right now we're up to 1,500 products. I've been doing it myself, so I kind of run out of time, but there's 1,500 products, and sooner or later the whole store is going to be up.
And their sales revenue continues to grow every year.
I can tell you that our sales online have increased 75% just in the last year, which is huge, and our store continues to increase anywhere from 5 to 15% since I started 15 years ago.
What are some of your most popular items or hard to find gadgets that some of your customers come in here to find?
Bakeware is by far the most popular aisle that we have here, but Le Creuset is a big item for us. It's a French cookware. Wished off knives. They want the better things. They want the quality things. Can't find little tart pans anywhere, tart tampers. We have a garlic press. If you want a garlic press,